how to play good Tournament Tetris. Tournament Tetris 301. Adapting your game for the tournament. Okay, let's go. Brought to you by Sketchy Mexican Tequila.
No.
Drink Mexican tequila.
No.
Mezcal, really.
No.
Thank you for tuning in. Tetris 301. Tournament Tetris. Holding back the aggression. Simplified builds. We're going to identify problem builds. We're going to identify dangers before they become extra dangers. Let's go on an adventure. A building adventure. Join me, Nubbins Goody, and serious producer Heatherito 301301.
3, 2, 1, go. See, I did a different thing with the numbers.
Don't worry about that score. Oh, that was Heather's score. Whatever. Alright, here we go. Simple.
What makes this simple?
Not a lot of overhangs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we did spins, we did overhangs. I could have made an overhang right there.
Tetris?
That's not Tournament Tetris. Tournament Tetris, you create delayed burns almost instantly.
Mm-hmm.
You
Play
take
for Tetris?
when you get a line, you take a Tetris, right? You don't
Faff around?
you don't faff around.
Okay. Why don't you want to create overhangs in a tournament situation?
So overhangs in a tournament situation, they gobble up a lot of your board.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of your board becomes unusable.
Oh, you guys.
That's like someone's cell phone going off in class. How dare you? No, I'm not gonna shout out. You just lost nubbucks there. Later I'm gonna shout out. Shout out to the Tetris 301 video that I'm doing right now.
Shout out to the fact that every video that we put up that has the cat treat, people are like, was that a cow?
Yeah, thank you for that. Now everybody's gonna okay. Meanwhile, I'm playing Tournament Tetris.
Uh-huh. What makes a tournament?
So that was an overhang.
But why is that a safer overhang?
It's not. It was a forced overhang.
Okay. Let's
But
try it.
So now I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Mm-hmm.
But you see how this tequila's like really coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gross.
Okay, this is not at all Tournament Tetris, but it's also great.
Okay. There are actually a lot of solutions for that overhang that I didn't initially see, but then I was on board.
But you don't want to do it because there's not a lot of solutions. To contradict what you just said immediately, that red L is really the only way to attack what I just had.
But you got it.
I got it, which is
part
wonderful.
of Tournament Tetris, getting lucky.
Right. So Tournament Tetris also loves the double well. If you go back to a previous video, just hit the button. Is that how YouTube works? Just hit the button that magically appeared when I said it?
No.
Okay, I'm actually gonna lose.
No, you're not.
Right. It's because
Champion. Oh.
You also want to. Oh my god. You also want to focus.
Mm-hmm.
We're not really focusing right now.
You want to maybe not be streaming and drinking during your tournament game, you could say.
Well, that goes without saying.
I said it.
I'm not gonna go all in on the not drinking. Okay, this is bad Tournament
Good
Tetris.
adjustment, though.
Good adjustment. Bad
Tetris.
Bad Tournament Tetris because.
Look what's going on. Just
look at this.
Oh my god. So okay.
A lot of burning. Just because it's fun to do center wells doesn't mean you should do them in a tournament setting. There's just
It fragments your board.
It fragments my board. I have 2 builds now.
That you have to manage.
I'm doing left to right tucks, which I hate so much.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just
keep building.
Look at this. Yeah, we're gonna keep building it.
Uh-huh.
I'm never not gonna keep building it. But I'm also gonna look for a well transfer.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. Now.
Now.
Okay. Opportunistic well transfer. Tetris 301. Always transfer your well if you can without a bunch of burn-in.
Mm-hmm. That was a 1 burn to transfer it situation. What's up, Alaska?
Okay, that was.
Hi, Vinegar.
Now I'm doing stupid overhangs again, and
That's
they're
stupid.
multiplying.
Don't do this.
They're multiplying.
Don't do this.
So don't do those.
Okay.
They worked.
Don't do them. You want to build left to right, sloping,
Left to right. Yes.
but within the slope, relatively flat, so you have places to put your pieces. But not too flat, because then you have nowhere for your Z's.
So instead of an overhang, look at these little singles that I'm taking.
Mm-hmm.
I love them, and you should too.
I do. I love them.
We got... See, I'm not Tetris ready, but now I am.
Now you are. Perfect.
And now
Perfect.
I'm flat. Now I'm flat.
Really flat. It's fine.
Almost too flat. Yes, you can be too flat, in my opinion, every now and then.
Because you don't have anywhere to put your Z's.
Yeah. That reminds me of that Goonies joke. I can't tell if it's an A sharp or a B flat. If you get it wrong, we'll all be flat.
I mean, just because of the word flat, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. I'm a simple man.
Song Scout furiously scribbles notes. Too flat, B flat, got it.
I mean, meanwhile, we take a cerebral little double there. Okay. This is some dynamite tournament Tetris with a pace.
Slight
so
pace.
we've dialed back the aggression. Slight
yes.
pace. How dare you?
Well, it's good pace, but it's not pace horn pace.
That is fair. I mean, no one said pace horn pace, but tournament pace.
This is great tournament pace.
Right now, we could
They'd be calling max out pace all over this game.
Yeah. Chris Tang loves a good max out pace.
Even if it's not.
So that's a nice way to get set up there.
Mm-hmm. Why was that nice?
It burned a line, so it slowed down time,
Sure.
right?
Stopped time.
Stop time for...
Actually, time travel.
Yeah. That's not time travel, per se.
Time stoppage.
That's time, yeah. So we're... Oh, okay. So now, look at this drought that we're that we're having put on our face around the transition. I'll take that triple.
Yeah.
I'll take that triple so I don't...
It's a problem.
You're particularly vulnerable in a tournament setting as the game is transitioning. So around 120 lines, if you're clean, you should be...
keeping it clean.
Keeping it clean, yes.
And if you're not clean, do your best to uncover any holes in your stack. Build out your left.
We have not only just transitioned 19, we've transitioned to Tetris 302 Tournament 19 play. Okay?
Okay.
So it's a little different, and it's going to be harder to teach while I'm playing, and, you know, I'm a couple deep, so...
I have to practice my commentary anyway, so let's see how I do.
Okay.
So...
I'll say yes or no. I'll rate your commentary.
Oh my god, I hate this. So there are good and bad Tetris setups that you can make on level 19. You don't want a bad setup. A bad setup is spiky. You got overhangs you can't immediately resolve.
That was a bad setup.
But relatively easy cleanup. But
Right.
see this little section here? There are a few pieces that work. You never really want to be dependent on Z's or S's, right? That's not a good stack. Jonas didn't like it, he's burning it down. It's fine.
Kind of.
Take a little double. It's gonna go center. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, he smartly starts burning it down. Still enough time to score. He's only on level 23. Game's kind of forcing him into it. It's okay. And he's already Tetris ready because he was maintaining the rest of his stack.
Yep.
So what he absolutely does not want to do is use the high piece to make himself Tetris ready, because you create a lip that can catch the long bar on its way over. It's a more dangerous way to get Tetris ready. So a lot of the players you'll see avoiding that move and trying to build the flattest Tetris ready situation they can. This is a good Tetris ready build. The left could have been a little more built out, but it worked out. That's how you want to get Tetris ready on 19. You don't want to stick a long bar there and be stuck with a long bar sticking up, ruining everything. You want to really maintain that double well. That's fine when it's that low. You can go 4 high. That's fine. What's up, Hypo?
Hey, Hypo, long time no see, man. We're doing an educational video.
As Jonas goes through the levels, he will also ratchet up his aggression.
Very well said.
Because you're closer to the end, so you have fewer points that you will miss out on scoring if you happen to top out while building aggressively. Another tactic in Tournament Tetris is somewhat dramatic play. The commentators will focus on your game, your opponent will wonder what's going on in your game. So it might feel chaotic for you, but it also is maddening for your opponent. They're not talking about your opponent's game, they're talking about your game. The crowd is reacting to your game because it's your game being commentated. And that is, I call that a victory. 951, come on.
I got a little aggressive there.
Waiting for the other comment. That's how you do it, son.
I got a little aggressive, and the but I ratcheted up the aggression because I didn't leave a ton of points on the table. It would have been nice to get a max out there, but
that's not tournament.
Maxing out is not tournament.
It can be, but that shouldn't be the goal.
Right.
Because you'll play too aggressively and you'll put yourself at risk. The reason he ends up not getting there is because he was building specifically for aggression and not for survival in the later levels. Because that's tournament play. And that's how you do it, you guys.
That's how it goes.